Ladies and gentlemen, Raila Odinga has appointed Raphael Tuju as the executive director of the Azimio Secretariat. That appointment is significant politically speaking, if you ask me, in so many ways. Number one, Raphael Tuju is a close ally of President Uhuru Kenyatta. And during the Jubilee NDC, President Uhuru Kenyatta actually appealed to Raila Odinga to help Raphael Tuju because he was seeking some political office. So that appointment is significant. Number two, Raila Odinga had appointed earlier Elizabeth Mayo as the chief executive officer of Raila Odinga's Secretariat. Is there a chance that Raila Odinga's Secretariat has been disbanded? Or is there a chance that a new Secretariat for the Azimio campaigns is also being set up? So it's significant. Number three, Raphael Tuju has been one of the biggest critics of Raila Odinga from Nyanza region. But after the handshake, Raphael Tuju became very close to Raila Odinga. So in my view, that is also significant. So in this video, I want us to go into the details and understand why Raila Odinga has appointed Raphael Tuju to serve as his executive director. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button. Don't forget to drop your comments and also share the video. Now, let me read for you the communications from Raila Odinga, and it's signed by Dennis Onyango. And that's also significant because Raila Odinga has a spokesperson who is Dennis Onyango, and his secretary, Raila Odinga Secretariat, had another, what's the role of Dennis Onsarigo? Is it spokesperson also of the Secretariat? Now, this communication is coming from Dennis Onyango, who is the spokesperson of Raila Odinga, the person. And he's saying, appointment of Raphael Tuju as executive director of Azimio Secretariat. It says, the Right Honorable, who is the Azimio presidential candidate, has appointed Honorable Raphael Tuju to be the executive director of Azimio Secretariat. The appointment, which Honorable Tuju has accepted, takes immediate effect. A communications specialist by training, Honorable Tuju has decades of experience in politics and government, having served as a member of parliament, cabinet minister, and Jubilee Party Secretary General. The Azimio coalition brings together over 20 political parties with a diverse regional strength, opinions, and a myriad of leadership that represent the face of Kenya. So basically, from that alone, we can get why Raphael Tuju has been appointed, because it's like now the other parties will also bring their members. Like I remember when Raila Odinga was in NASA, we had Nelson Magaya serving as the executive director, and then we also had these political parties, Wiper, ANC party. By that time, we also had Ford Kenya seconding their guys working under Nelson Magaya. So I'm looking at a situation where Raphael Tuju will be the head of the Secretariat, but these other political parties will also second their staffs at that Secretariat. And he's concluding, as executive director, Honorable Tuju will coordinate all member parties of Azimio and will lead the strategic and program teams that will work to ensure Azimio victory in August election. Dennis Onyango. There's one thing which I've observed here, because in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence. There's the reference of Azimio presidential campaign and not Azimio One Kenya. So that also must come out very clearly. Now, why do you think this appointment has been made? In my view, I have only 4 reasons. Number one, I think President Uhuru Kenyatta is now taking charge of Raila Odinga's campaigns. That's the honest truth. And that's why Raphael Tuju has been appointed. Who is Raphael Tuju? Raphael Tuju is the immediate former Secretary General of Jubilee Party, a very close ally of President Uhuru Kenyatta. As we speak, Raphael Tuju just resigned from the cabinet, but he was a cabinet secretary without portfolio. The president really wanted Raphael Tuju to be a cabinet secretary, but William Ruto refused because William Ruto didn't want Tuju, because Tuju is so close to President Uhuru Kenyatta. And I'm looking at the appointment of Tuju with the lens that it is Uhuru Kenyatta who has seconded him there. The truth of the matter is that Raila Odinga had a secretariat which was called Raila Odinga's Presidential Campaign Secretariat. What role will this secretariat now play? Are we going to have two parallel campaign secretariat? I don't think it will be possible. I want to assume that what Raila Odinga is doing now is that he's going to disband the other secretariat because the new team is coming, and this is under the instruction, in my view, of none other than President Uhuru Kenyatta. So Uhuru Kenyatta is now taking charge of Raila Odinga Secretariat, and he has recommended or seconded Raphael Tuju for several reasons. Raphael Tuju is close to him, cannot betray him. Raphael Tuju is now enjoying very close working relationship with Raila Odinga, and the fact that he comes from Nyanza also will assure the people of Nyanza that they are still in charge of that campaign, while in real sense, the person who is fully in charge now is President Uhuru Kenyatta. So that's number two. I also think that Raphael Tuju has been brought on board because of his political experience. Raphael Tuju served as a member of parliament for Arieda during the NAC era. I think that was 2002. In 2007, he was out in the cold. 2013, he was in the cold. 2017, he was also in the cold. Those are the realities. But despite the fact that Tuju was in the cold, he was active politically. So having served as a cabinet secretary, having served as a minister, having served as a minister, having served as a member of parliament, and having served as the Secretary General of Jubilee Party is enough experience for for Raphael Tuju. And that experience is, in my view, is what Raila Odinga and the team really needed at this time. Elizabeth Mayo, who is the chief executive officer of Raila Odinga, doesn't have that political experience. And I remember at some point a communication was issued that she will be handling all the communications. I still don't know the role she will be playing, but I think she lacked that political experience. And that is what Raphael Tuju is now bringing on board. Raphael Tuju, as the face of President Uhuru Kenyatta in this campaign, will be listened to by other leaders. Kalonzo Musyoka, I'm sure, will listen to him. He will be easily listened to by the former colleagues in Jubilee. The ODM party will also listen to him, being that he now enjoys close working relationship with Raila Odinga. So I think Raphael Tuju is actually bringing that political experience which was lacking at the Secretariat. Number three, in my view, why this appointment has been made is because of the Siaya or Nairobi gubernatorial negotiations. Raila Odinga is planning for Siaya and is also planning for Nairobi. Who is going to be the member of parliament? Who is going to be the governor for Nairobi and the governor for Siaya? If you begin with the Siaya, the ODM party will give James Orengo direct ticket because I don't think there's any other opponent within the ODM party. Nicholas Gumbo has already opted for another political party. So Orengo is alone there. And Raphael Tuju's intention, for those who told me, he was keen on either running for the Siaya gubernatorial seat, Nairobi, or Lang'ata. But I think Lang'ata is way below Raphael Tuju. And I've always opined that if Tuju were to run for Lang'ata, it was going to be on the basis that he was going to be appointed as the majority leader to serve President Uhuru Kenyatta's interest. So Lang'ata was out. Nairobi, of course, there are other people who are already there. There is Tim Wanyonyi of ODM. Then there's Richard Ngatia of Jubilee. So Uhuru and Raila are still figuring out how to sort out Nairobi. So if you are to bring Raphael Tuju into the equation, he was going to complicate the equations. So I think in the best interest of those two seats, Raphael Tuju has been told, I want you to take charge of my campaigns. Let us go for the campaigns. After we win, definitely you'll become a very powerful individual. I'm seeing a future cabinet secretary for interior in the name of Raphael Tuju. And lastly, I think Raphael Tuju has also been appointed as part of the negotiations between Kalonzo, Raila, and Uhuru. You know, Kalonzo Musyoka had insisted that the name must change from Azimio la Umoja to Azimio One Kenya. One thing I'm sure he also demanded was a new secretariat, because Kalonzo Musyoka felt that the previous secretariat was appointed by Raila Odinga himself, and all those people at that secretariat are actually supportive of Raila Odinga's bid. They are Raila Odinga's allies. So the best thing for Kalonzo, and I think he must have insisted, was that let us form another secretariat. And this is why Raphael Tuju is coming on board. I don't think Kalonzo Musyoka has any issue with Raphael Tuju as far as politics is concerned. I don't think other partners will have Raphael Tuju as a problem. For example, Jubilee will not have a problem with him, because if anything, Raphael Tuju served President Uhuru Kenyatta diligently and also served Jubilee as a political party diligently. In fact, when he resigned, he shocked everybody. But now I can add 1 + 1 why he was asked to step down. I don't know what to think, but that's my take. For those who are watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, give the video a thumbs up. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.